The BJP National General Secretary BL Santosh has tweeted old newspaper clips of Bharatiya Kisan Union activists which oppose the decision of banning private agri-marketing. The BJP is now calling this the duplicity of political parties and farm unions as well. But in all of this, there are other contrarian views which have emerged of political leaders in the past as well. For example, the NCP Supremo Sharad Pawar urged the centre to listen to farmers, but within hours of his advice, a series of letters and interviews have now surfaced which have been picked up by the BJP. These were letters written by him as Agriculture Minister to the then Delhi Chief Minister and the Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister, where Mr. Pawar appears to be advocating or suggesting that private mandis are the way forward.
जो ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था को जानता है केवल वो इस बात को पहचान सकता है। ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था ये कहती है कि आपके ये बैंकों के एटीएम तो आ जाए हैं, आड़ती उस किसान का पारंपरिक एटीएम है। किसान को बेटी की शादी करनी हो, बुआ का भात भरना हो, बहन का छूछक देना हो, बच्चे की पढ़ाई करानी हो, बाप की दवाई करानी हो, सिर पे साफा बांधता है और सीधा मंडी में आरती किया जाकर खड़ा हो जाता है। वो बोल रही है, बैठ जाइए। वो उसे केवल विश्वास पर पैसा देता है क्योंकि उसे मालूम है जब फसल आएगी तो वो बैलगाड़ी में भरकर या ट्रैक्टर में भरकर उसके यहाँ लाएगा और वो उसे बेचकर अपना पैसा वसूल लेगा। अध्यक्ष जी, जसवंत सिंह जी जैसे लोग ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था समझते हैं, ये क्या जाने, वो मेरी बात के साक्षी होंगे। क्या हो रहा है? आप भी बैठिए, बैठ जाइए, बैठिए। मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ, बैठ जाइए, मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ, क्या वॉलमार्ट और टेस्को उसे उधार देगा? क्या उसे संवेदना होगी उसकी बेटी की शादी या बहन का भात भरने की? उसे तो धोती और साफे वाले किसान से बदबू आएगी। और कौन डायरेक्ट बात कर सकेगा? कोई किसान से सीधा खरीदेगा? अरे नई एजेंसियां खड़ी होंगी, वो नए बिचौलिए खड़े हो जाएंगे। इसलिए ये कहना कि बिचौलिया को आप समाप्त कर देंगे या मिडलमैन को आप समाप्त कर देंगे, ये बात सिरे से गलत है। अध्यक्ष जी, आपको विदेशी बिचौलिए चाहिए।
All right, so contrarian positions of political leaders, they may be saying something now with regard to the farmers' bill, but in the past they've said something quite different. Sanket Upadhyay joins us now for more on this. So, Sanket, whether it's Sushma Swaraj or it's Sharad Pawar or it's what the Bharatiya Kisan Union has said in the past, it's all contrarian in a sense. For our political parties, this is all just hardcore politics. For farmers, it may be very different.
Well, it seems that as far as politics in this country is concerned, we've entered, as far as these farm protests are concerned, into a stage of a political tutu meme that has been initiated by the government after 5 rounds of talks with these unions. Now it seems that representatives from the government as well as the political party called the BJP, which is the ruling dispensation, wants to highlight what they call, quote unquote, the duplicity of the arguments being placed. Number one is the Bharatiya Kisan Union. BL Santosh, who's the National General Secretary organization of the Bharatiya Janata Party, tweeted out where he said that this same Bharatiya Kisan Union in 2008, and he presented in his tweet an article from the newspaper The Tribune from 2008, where they were opposing that why is the government not allowing privatization and selling to private players for the wheat procurement to private players. And today they're opposing the same thing. So BL Santosh calls this duplicity. Earlier this day, Sharad Pawar, who's the former agriculture minister, said that the government must listen to farmers. Within hours, there are letters and old interviews, one interview given to NDTV also, where Sharad Pawar seems to be saying that we must allow private mandis. We must allow a competitive environment as far as agriculture is concerned. APMC Act must be amended. Something which is absolutely the contrary. Right now, you've got a role reversal where the BJP, which was opposing the privatization earlier when they were in opposition, is now saying that let's go ahead with this because this is a big farm reform. And all those people who initially wanted it are now going against. In fact, some letters have been also presented and doing the rounds on social media of Sharad Pawar saying that, in fact, he's writing a letter to the then Delhi Chief Minister in about, I think, 2010 or 2011, where he wrote letters as the Agriculture Minister to the then Chief Minister of Delhi, SHEILA DIKSHIT, and the then Chief Minister and the present Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Mr. SHIVRAJ CHAUHAN, saying that let's discuss and talk about, creating an alternate system of private agri-marketing. So I think we can very well conclude that the farmers' protest has entered a round of political tutu meme.